Okay. Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Crystal. I'm going to come really quickly and say this. So, while I was driving, I just had the thought that what is going on that somebody would call somebody the N word, that somebody would call somebody the N word right after they passed away. Like, and then I'm on my YouTube, and there was a battle. I don't know if I posted the battle on my interracial relations, the T on interracial relations page. But somebody in the comments, what people are trying to do is make it a light thing to call people the N word. I was out to eat yesterday. I posted the calzone that I had, the pocket pizza. While I was in the store, the lady with the hijab on, decided to play in her playlist rappers who were using the N word and the B word. And I told her, you're going to run all your customers off if you don't cut that off. There were no customers in there but me. So this is my point. People want to try to minimize the use of the word. Yes. Let me just stay on topic. People try to minimize the use of the word. When we look at the way the word was used, what we know, it was a derogatory term, used as it was an enslavement term, meaning I have mastery over you. There was torment and torture, and when you think of being enslaved, that's held against your will. I don't see anything I don't see a point where you're ever going to be able to use that word and not have something receive some kind of backlash. People are trying to get permission to use the word. People want to play rap music. There was somebody who was playing. I was in a store. I'm not going to say which one. Okay, I was in Dollar General. And there was an employee who was playing word music that was N-word. So I said, excuse me, can you turn it off? Because it's offensive. He was like, it's my music. I said, no, you cannot play music that is using the N-word. It is offensive language. It is offensive to black people. You could play any other kind of music, but not while you on a job. I ain't have to say all that. I said something like that, but I said you can't play no music using the N word. Meaning we're gonna have this discussion. I'm gonna go have a discussion with your supervisor. So he went on to cut his music off, but people want to say, well, yeah, who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who you mean? Whoever started the word? If black people are using the N-word, we've been called it so much that it's you know what I'm saying? If we use the word, man, it was used against us, but hey, we've broken that chain, that power over us. So no, I think usually when that word is used, it still don't have a good meaning. Basically it's kind of a cut. You know what I'm saying? So that means something ain't right. Usually it's used when somebody's mad. So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say, no, it's never going to be okay to use that word. No, you cannot use that word. And I said, hey, if the kids want to use the word, I said, you go on ahead and use that word. We've tried to warn you, use it out in the streets and see what happens to you on the streets when you alone. See who's gonna fight for you, and you basically egged on a fight. So I just think there's such thing as fighting words if you use certain words, because that was, especially if you are white. If you use Caucasian, if you use that word, that's like saying it's just like history repeating itself. I just don't think and this is the crazy part. You don't see us walking around calling um anybody out their name. Like, you might see comedians, but they get paid to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but we know, you know, what it feels like, the hurt and the pain behind the word, for your own race to be called that name, to be called out your name. So why would we go around and go up to another race and find a derogatory slur to name? That's not, I mean, come on. Again, you're asking for trouble if you use the word. So, for the newscaster who used the word, the thing that she doesn't understand is her people not the only people who have positions of power. So those of us who heard the word now have it in our heads. And she still hasn't even apologized, as far as I've seen, for saying it. She said she said another word. And there's a comedian who was joking about it. I like this post. I have not posted it on my page, but because some of his language go a little too far. But I was just saying that, you know, if we do or say something wrong, you know, if it bothers us, we'll go back and say we're sorry. And maybe it's just not bothering her enough yet to admit that, you know, to admit she wrong, because she want to keep her job. She don't want to admit that she lying right now. But it doesn't matter because we heard it. So people always want to play dumb. There was another post. It's a blind man that's rapping, and people are saying stuff like, and I just got mad and started commenting. People are saying stuff like, oh, he's blind. He can't even see. His ears still work. If he can formulate all those big words, he wasn't born with a deficiency. He could have lost his eyesight, but his brain still works. You know, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm saying that we got to stop making excuses for people. Even if he has disability, even with his disability, like, sir, you can't use that word. Your ears work. Can you hear me? You cannot use that word. Thank you. I bet you he won't see who thump him upside the head. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just making some points. Like, there are literal consequences to your actions. So people, we can tell you all day, but if you want to go out there and you want to go find somebody you want to find me on the street and call me the N word, okay, because, you know, I just don't really have, like, we're living in a new day and time. Trump is president. They trying to kick him out. But I'm facing stuff I ain't never, like, I'm sitting here like, oh, well, ain't nothing ever happened. But I'm sitting here thinking, who's to say it won't? Because people out here are very emboldened. It's okay to have an opinion. But what you say to a stranger and how you behave yourself because you feel entitled, because people who look like you are out here doing whatever. We living in 2020. Everybody think they can do whatever they want in public because social media, because we have access to cell phones. Oh, it's easy to record it. But not only that, with the president, I actually am grateful for a lot of the things that are done in the dark coming to light, because people are quick to say, oh, you ain't never been through nothing. Oh, you just, like, really, it's coming to light. So that's why I say, let me clean myself up, get myself together, because I don't want to be out here falling off the edge. That mean done lost control, because we are to have self-control. And just because other people are doing something don't mean we can do it too, if we know better. And I did name the store, and that's just because I wanted to see what they felt like. But anyways, so I just wanted to post that, you know, my condolences to, you know, I feel bad. Let me put it like that. I feel bad when I heard what happened. I just started, I don't know, just kind of like, just reflecting. So, I'm assuming they're still investigating the case. but that is a sad story. And just having to really give it reverence, like what happened, like actually take a moment to really let it sink in. And so, you know, let's just be sensitive one to another. Don't start calling names just because you jealous that somebody had, like, somebody family has more money, or feel like you can just talk about them. I mean, I get it. We all have our opinion, but dang, the N-word, like, dang, girl, you got problems. Like, you gonna have you some big problems. Like, really? Really? Y'all be at home talking like that? Like, yeah, you need that job. You need that job. So, anyways, let me get off of this airway. I pray that y'all have a blessed day. Let's honor and respect each other. And I'm talking to myself at the same time. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.